Keir Starmer is now grappling with the fiercest political battle of his career, and it's not coming from the Conservatives or Reform UK, but from within his own ranks. A revolt is simmering among senior Labour figures in response to his stunning policy reversal on immigration. Once a vocal advocate for open borders and defender of EU free movement, Starmer now talks tough on migration, proposing limits on legal migration, restrictions on care worker visas, and English language requirements for dependents. This dramatic shift has triggered accusations of betrayal from his own allies. Starmer, who previously criticized conservative immigration policies as racist and signed letters opposing the deportation of foreign criminals, now appears to be echoing the rhetoric of Nigel Farage. For many in Labour, this isn't just a policy pivot, it's a dismantling of the very values he once championed. Behind closed doors, dissent is growing. Senior party figures like Angela Rayner, David Lammy, and Yvette Cooper, who have long pushed for more liberal migration policies, now face the challenge of backing a leader who seems to have abandoned those positions. Cooper in particular once advocated for greater support for asylum seekers. Lammy praised immigration's economic benefits. Now they are expected to defend a narrative they once rejected. Critics accuse Starmer of political opportunism, not conviction. His refusal to commit to cutting net migration below 500,000 during a recent speech only fueled speculation that the shift is reactive, a desperate attempt to claw back ground after Reform UK's strong performance in local elections. Even within Labour, murmurs of an internal coup are starting to surface. One MP likened Starmer's tone to Enoch Powell, a comparison that underscores the level of discontent. Meanwhile, the boats keep coming. On the very day Starmer made his immigration pitch, over 600 illegal migrants arrived. Cooper has acknowledged the proposed changes would reduce numbers by just 50,000, a drop in the ocean compared to over 1 million annual arrivals. For many, this appears less like real reform and more like political theater. Labour's internal crisis doesn't stop with Starmer. Angela Rayner, poised to follow Rachel Reeves' economic lead, is preparing to roll out major reforms in workplace laws. Reeves' economic approach, starting with scrapping the winter fuel allowance for pensioners and imposing £25 billion in new national insurance charges, has already sparked job losses and rising unemployment. The OBR warned these policies would eliminate at least 50,000 jobs. Some estimates put the figure closer to 100,000. Rayner's focus on empowering trade unions could further strain the private sector, potentially mirroring the stagnation seen in the civil service, where productivity has dropped despite ballooning payrolls. Critics fear her reforms will entrench inefficiency, deter investment, and stifle economic recovery. In short, Labour is in turmoil. With credibility crumbling, Starmer faces growing doubts not only from voters but from his own party. If this trajectory continues, his leadership may not survive the fallout,